are the elite.
Hold on. Who was it that recommended her again?
I think that's quite enough.
You mind if I observe?
You're pale as death, Yuriko. Are you okay? Super busy, so if you could keep this short, that'd be great.
Explain this crap to me right now!
I just told you. It's exactly what it says. Everything that it says is just what's gonna happen. Larita's totally a filthy lolicon, so I never want to marry him, but still, it could be worse. He's got plenty of cash and connections, so at least he'll be taken care of, right? And you're guaranteed that nothing will happen. The decision's already been made, silly. Been made. And trust me when I say there are a lot of ways to force someone to do what you want.
And pay us what you owe. And some remain inscrutable.
Seriously? I mean, if she was gonna tell anyone, it'd have to be you. Our president becomes a pet too. It's the risk anyone takes if they lose. Hey, Madam President, are you still alive somewhere? Believe it or not, things are actually starting to get kind of fun around here. You better get back here soon, or else who knows what's gonna happen to our precious school?
A professional. She's making it look like a heated rivalry. It's to get everyone fired up.
So it's all according to script. But you know, you think it's all going your way, and suddenly it happens. You're a wanted man now, Kaede!
And as a loser, you're sorely lacking.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I definitely didn't see that one coming. You guys know you're both smoldering, right? Look, if the both of you are feeling the attraction, then there ain't no reason to hold back. All will be well if you stay true to your heart. I'm more than happy to hang out and watch.
You're going to embarrass me. Oh, my darling Runa. Is this your attempt to seduce us as well?
Hey, everybody. I, Runa Yamotsuki, have graciously offered to serve as your referee. Wow, you both look psyched. That's what I like to see. So, let me give a quick rundown of the rules and we'll be ready to roll. Okay, let's talk stakes. You agreed to put everything on the line, but that means you're gonna be betting what exactly? She who loses in this gamble shall never set foot in Hyakao ever again. You down with that?
Yes. Yes. Now then, you may proceed when ready.
Okie dokes. Hey, Itsuki, you got any tarot cards? It's not like we don't have any lying around, but I figured you'd be more comfortable using one of your own, yeah?
However...
Okay! The last thing we have to decide is who's gonna draw the mystical cards of destiny. Let's go! Okay, Yumiko goes first. Let's start with the present.
Yes!
The magician in the upright position! Your new score is +1 point! Alrighty then, let's keep this train a-rolling. Next up is our president. That's our president for sure! I can't believe you drew that one! Just how lucky are you anyway?
Come on, Itsuki. Were you even listening to the president's big speech? Just because your girl's deep in the hole, you're gonna call her a cheater?
But hey, no worries, yeah? I am 100% neutral here. And furthermore, I guarantee that there was absolutely no cheating in the president's awesome pick. There's only one way Yumiko can win, and that would be for you to draw the upright fool. I don't think so. Not a word. Remember, Ryota's gotta draw the card all on his own. I'm not gonna tell you not to talk, but if it looks like you're coaching him, I'll disqualify him, Kay? Now, you ready? Go ahead and draw that future!
The two of them must have noticed something.
It couldn't be. But why not? No one but Runa has even touched that deck.
That's the one you're gonna pick.
What are you doing?
I don't think so. One more word out of you and I'll have to shut it down. So it turns out no one has to leave the academy. Sounds good to me.
Why would you do that?
Come on, it's so much more fun not to know these things.
What I've found are the most incredible friends.
It's really too bad you missed it. Seriously, it was like super fun. Yumiko Jabami is just freaking incredible. I mean, even the president might not be able to handle her. Right? Miss Vice President?
Worse yet, instating the winner as the new clan head.
Ding dong. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Runa Yamotsky, head of the election committee. I trust you've all seen the poster. The first and most important thing about this election is that the votes cannot be cast. Each vote can only be transferred to another person by gambling. No other methods will be recognized, so there's no need to run as a candidate either. All students are both electors and candidates. The campaign length is 30 days. That stinks. It seems pretty fishy. I fear our position of absolute neutrality is currently being put to the test. Oh good, you're finally here! Me? I'm just here to act as an observer, just like any other committee member. I wanted to pay my respects to the two people who made a total fool out of Yuriko, fair and square in the presence of a neutral observer from my very own election committee. And now the two of you have set your sights on Yumiko Jabami, so as a dealer I've got to keep a watchful eye on such an important match. Players are Mio Imbami, Miri Yobami, and Yumiko Jabami. Any objections?
And me!
Huh? Should be fine if those two agree to it. Yours truly, any concerns?
That should be fine.
Excellent! Without further ado, the game you will play is Nim type. Ensure that the game doesn't depend on luck alone, you'll be able to bet on your hand. This contest will have 3 rounds of play. The loser's votes will be evenly distributed between all the players left in the game. Not a problem. For this match, we can advance you service chips that have been prepared by the election committee. You can have as many as you like. You'll be expected to obey every order, so don't take this decision lightly. How about it? Do we find these rules acceptable? Clockwise from there.
Fine. I wonder what I should do.
You realize the true scope of the cost involved here, don't you? What paying with 30 service chips really means? 720 hours of service. That brings the first round to an end. Mio is the loser this time.
Okay, now what, Runa? Shall we proceed to the next round?
Sure thing. It's poison, isn't it? She suddenly fell ill and had to be taken to the hospital. After the examination, it was established that her symptoms were caused by a certain type of poison. Such a wonderfully blended mission!
And what were you doing about it?
Huh? I've been watching them carefully this whole time, but they didn't do anything suspicious. Which tells me that before Yumiko had even entered the room, she had already been poisoned. If dealers start changing their calls based on circumstances outside of the game, it would damage our absolute neutrality. Yes, of course. I see now. Your terms have effectively created a no-fold rule. You can't withdraw. You could have at least been a little more hesitant. It's time to start placing bets. At your leisure, Miran is collusion, which is most definitely cheating. If you're that obvious, I have no choice but to stop you.
Well, I guess I can't.
Of course, with that said, you wouldn't be penalized for making a mistake. For example, if you accidentally dropped your cards and everyone were to see them. Whoopsie! Oh, wow! Let the second round commence! Alright, the first place to you, Miri. A 1 is down for a total of 4. It's a 2. That's a total of 6. And we're already creeping close to the zone of death. The fourth card's a 2. That makes a total of 8. You're in a sticky spot, Miri. You either play a 0 or you're dead. The 8th card's a 0. The total of 9 remains. Alright, Miri, you're up next. There's really no way to divide the antidote, so you'll have to hand over 3 syringes if you... Nim Type 0 is a 3-round game. And we're on to round number 3. I'll deal the cards and we'll begin. The first bet's to you, Ryota. 10,000 votes, that's 240,000 hours. You'd be trapped at the academy until you're... No, sorry, okay. But anyone who loses with the 10,000 vote bet in the mix will effectively be out of the presidential election.
It's all thanks to this vicious brat!
Something wrong? You look like you noticed something. Oh? Wow, I've never seen such a childish reaction. Are you seriously saying that I'm biased?
I sincerely suggest that you watch what you say, punk.
Besides, the point of this shuffle was to make sure the numbers were evenly distributed. It doesn't set anyone up with a particular disadvantage. Well, it shouldn't. You two put all your poison eggs in one basket by relying... You also accuse me of rigging the whole thing, but duh, it's standard practice for the dealer to decide the rules. And when a dealer is faced with players introducing poison into the game, but that's what absolute neutrality means to me. And the Academy has ruled it's the basic reason for my existence. Oh geez, you're not looking so hot. Don't tell me the poison's already kicking in. I am Runa Yamotsky, Election Management Committee Head, and I'll be your host. Okay now, the election campaigns have officially been on for 1 week. And I'm here to help everything stay fun and exciting. Wow, that is one talented field of candidates. But there's one player who leads the pack of the 3,000 students at Yukao Academy by miles, and we all know who that is. That's impressive! only our president could get this many votes in 1 week! Then again, she's the only one out of the whole pack who really stands to lose anything, so I completely understand. She's gotta fight like hell to hang on. That being said, it's still very early in the race. Each and every student still has a fair chance. And that is gonna wrap up today's bulletin. See you guys next time! Toodaloo!
What's this you say? All 100 available tickets sold out almost instantly?
No surprise there! After all, we get to see the one and only Kaworu Natori up here! But of course, I'm 100% neutral. The contestant's fame doesn't matter here. I've got the souvenir, but there's no favoritism at all. Today's betting game will be a 3-round performance contest! Okay, the results are in! And now, the first round scores of the live singing contest are... The Dreaming Creaming Sisters have gotten 8 votes. Kaworu... It's round 2, which was Kaworu's idea. It's Grin and Barret, the Death Macaron! The rules are simple. The teams must guess which is their rival's Death Macaron. The team that takes the fewest number of guesses to do so will win.
And now, it's time to taste that Death Macaron and see just how deadly it is!
Not me.
Tasting time!
My mouth is on fire! Wow, even just putting them in your mouth is a huge achievement.
Ski, chair of the committee!
And the final game will be... Okay, now to go over the rules. Share the card's true value. Or if that's not your thing, then feel free to bluff. Players will alternate drawing cards. Ooh, a 10 on the board right out of the gate. Or maybe it's a bluff, eh? I'm your host, Runa Yamotsuki, chair of the election committee. And as an added treat for us all, we have some extra special guests on the show with us today. And of course, it's no shock she's still sitting in first place. And now, I'm going to ask our guests to tell us about their hopes for the rest of the election. Okay, let's start with Terano. Now then, who should we talk to next? It's gotta be the wild card. That's right, care to give us a few... Sayaka, just so you know, we're live on air here.
Each one led astray by your devious seduction. They lost themselves in defeat.
Excellent. Can you please let the organizer know? At once. Well, would you look at this? I have to say, I seriously did not see this coming.